Okay. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to live discussion with Sreelatha Manda. Thank you for joining us on this live. And I'm Sreelatha Manda, Circle of Life Coach and Energy Medicine Practitioner. I have started this series live discussion with Sreelatha Manda in December 2023 with an intention to bring awareness on various topics. So in December, I did live with Anjali Dange, international and celebrity nutritionist, and then the topic was diet and nutrition. And then I did a live with Meena Gulla in month of Jan. She was a psychology of eating coach, and the topic was to understand the food cravings and tips to overcome them. And today we are live with Shweta, and today's topic being PCOS, PCOD, the silent epidemic which needs mass attention and action. So today's guest is a certified health and wellness coach, PCOD and PCOS relief coach, and a nutritionist. She conducts WWW Women Wellness webinars and takes one-to-one sessions for women having issues with anxiety and PCOD, PCOD and PCOS issues, and she helps them to get relief on these menstrual discomfort, thyroid issues, and how to improve gut health. And she's also a passionate community builder and is a founder of women's community named the Panache. I would like to invite you, Shweta, and humble thanks for accepting my request to do this live at a very short notice. Thank you. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Sreelatha, for the invite and good morning, everyone. And we really appreciate that you have taken out time to understand what exactly is PCOS and PCOD. And I would talk a little bit about the background why I studied about this silent epidemic is last year I was invited as a mentor in a youth festival. And while men came with issues like, career guidance and pressure for studies, parental expectations, women who approached me, they talked about, apart from career growth, they talked about the health issues. What was the most common health issues was the menstrual discomfort and PCOD, PCOS. And I'm talking about 18, 19-year-old engineering students who are living in hostels. Few of them are living in hostels and few of them with their parents. And when I asked them, do you know what it is? Do you know why it is? What's the cause? Which part is affected? What is the difference between PCOD, PCOS? They were clueless about it. And what are you doing right now? So they told me the doctor advised us to take the medication lifelong, otherwise we won't conceive. So that's the information which the young generation of girls are having. And then I came across a mother whose 15-year-old daughter was suffering from PCOS, though she was physically fit, very active in sports, traveling around India for participates in athletics. She was a very good athlete at the age of 15 years. But what caused her, was the reason of her PCOS was eating outside food on a regular basis and the cravings for junk food. So it's not that women in 30s or women who are trying to conceive, they are only detected with the PCOS or PCOD. We are talking about the next generation of Indians, So that's when I decided that awareness is needed, and if I take a proper certification, then I will be authorized to coach young teenagers and women who are trying to conceive also. And as per the statistics shared on Google in 2019, 1 out of 5 Indian women suffer from PCOS. That was 2019 report. Last year, the WION news channel, they also shared a report where 3 lakh women were surveyed in India, and around 70% of women from the age of 24 to 35, that's the age when women plan for babies, that 70% of women were suffering from PCOS from the age of 24 to 35. So mostly it's common between 12 to 45 years of age. So that's the reason I went through this coaching to create. And I'm not blessed with a daughter, but I felt very disheartened to talk about, to hear young ladies taking medication and with the notion कि lifelong medicines करनी होगी.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank
Actually,
you.
I
Actually,
would have
I would
started
have
with this
started with
question,
this question,
how did you
how
start
did
this
you start this
journey and what
journey
was it?
and
And you
what was it? And
already
you
answered
already
that question.
answered that question.
So,
So,
on the similar
on the
lines,
similar lines,
actually, Shweta,
actually,
I
Shweta,
actually
I actually
volunteered for a
volunteered for
school,
a school, a low income
uh,
uh,
a private
a
school,
private school,
where I
where
go
I
once a
go
week
once a week
and I
and
share
I share
teen
teen
mindset
mindset
mastering,
mastering,
right?
right?
So there,
So
after my
there, after my
session,
session,
most of the
most
girls
of the
actually.
girls
Can
actually.
you mute
Can you
yourself,
mute
Shweta?
yourself, Shweta?
Just a minute.
Just
Yeah. Yeah, this is better. So I every time after the session, they actually come, girls, like how you said when you went for a talk. Girls usually come around and they keep asking questions. Ma'am, we are having these menstrual issues and irregular cramps and fatigue, acne, all these issues. And they ask for recommendations or help for those challenges. And in couple of incidences, it so happened, um, two of the girls had actually sent me a message asking me for recommendations or remedies for their moms who are going through pain during menstrual cycle. So, when I called you to invite you for the session, somehow you said, Sreelatha, this is a burning topic, and not just a topic, it is a need of the hour, and we have to address this issue. And I want to bring the awareness. And then when I connected the story with my school children that I go and volunteer, I said yes. Somehow this whole thing is coming into place that we will be able to, with your expertise, we'll be able to help all the audience who will be needing, without less medication, probably, how to reverse PCOD and PCOS issues. So, however, let's jump into the issue. I mean, challenges that we have. So,
so
I would like to
I
ask
would
you this
like to.
question, Shweta. Why is there a sudden need to spread awareness about PCOD and PCOS in India?
Yeah, could you ask specific about India? So when I met these young girls, obviously there is mental stress, emotional stress. Acne is one of the primary symptom that you are facing some sort of menstrual discomfort. Might be PCOD, might not be PCOD. And the acne, it affects the psychology of young girls. They become very conscious look wise. Mental emotional stress तो है. But the young generation and their mothers, the mothers are, very concerned because fertility is linked to PCOS. PCOD, it's not difficult to conceive with PCOD, but PCOS may, I'll explain the technical difference between both of them. There is a social stigma attached to. In India, there is a parental pressure to get married and then conceive also. So that society pressure is there. And in our generation, and janpatri milai jati thi. Nowadays, it's with financial well-being, health issues are also discussed before marriage. So बहुत ज़्यादा pressure है amongst the Indian women now. And women have to take the responsibility of their own well-being. And this can be brought through, diet and lifestyle changes, exercise, also what form of exercise, whether it's a rigorous exercise or yoga, walking, swimming. So a lot of awareness is there, and this awareness is just a start कि 30 minutes में आप सारे form of exercises नहीं explain कर सकते, because exercise also affect the hormonal fluctuations inside our body. So that's why India specific ये है कि women of the next generation, they are also, focusing on their career, very good. We faced issues while when we were young. We didn't have so many options. So career का तो आप seriously growth ले रहे हो. Club it with your own health and well-being to get that mental peace and good health.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
because
this because
women also do
women
lot of
also do a lot of
multitasking, right?
multitasking, right?
They
Yes.
play
They
lot
play
of
a
Lots of
lot
roles,
of
pressure.
roles.
and more so in current scenarios, in current world, they have their own ambition, and also they have to meet lot of other needs in the environment they are living, right? So very well said, Shweta. However, when we were talking, when I called you, you said, Shweta, this is the topic we should address because it is epidemic and all of that. And you also said something like, many people don't know the difference between PCOD and PCOS, Shweta, you said. Silently in my mind, I was telling myself, even I don't know, Shweta. So I only didn't tell you actually. But even in my mind, I was silently saying, even I don't know the difference between PCOD and PCOS. So can you please shed little light on this? What is the difference between PCOD and
PCOD
PCOS?
and PCOS.
So PCOD is polycystic ovary disorder. कुछ लोग disease भी कहते हैं, disorder disease. It is limited only to the functioning of the ovary, only the reproductive system. Okay. PCOS में polycystic ovary syndrome. The word syndrome means a group of symptoms where not one organ but where multiple organs can be affected. So PCOS is I will not use much of technical jargon. I will explain everything in very simple words. Now syndrome means यहाँ पर endocrinal glands are affected. What is endocrinal glands? Those glands which are present inside the body which release hormones directly to the blood. Now, ovaries in women are small endocrine glands. There are other endocrine glands also like thyroid, T3, T4. Okay. There is not many people know कि kidney के ऊपर adrenal glands होते हैं. You might have heard adrenal hormone, adrenal rush हो रहा है मुझे खेल करके. So those adrenal hormones are released by the adrenal glands which are on top of the kidney. ये एक और काम होता है किडनी का. ब्लड प्रेशर रेगुलेट करता है, हार्ट हेल्थ को देखता है. इमेजिन द किडनी विच इज below the near the navel, and it is regulating the blood pressure which affects the heart health also. So and it is releasing hormone, adrenal hormone and the cortisol hormone. So आपने देखा हो सुना होगा कि जब किसी को ब्लड प्रेशर की प्रॉब्लम होती है ना, हार्ट हेल्थ भी अफेक्टेड होती है. And these adrenal glands are endocrine glands which are on top of the kidney. Then I talked about thyroid. Thyroid issues भी ladies में बहुत बढ़ गए हैं. Okay, hypo and hyper. Then there is the pineal gland here, which we call the third eye, which releases the hormone melatonin, which is getting disturbed due to night life. Sleeping late, Netflix addiction, and eating late. So this is getting affected. And there are other also like pancreas. So everyone talks about diabetes. Diabetes is dependent on which hormone? Insulin. Insulin is released by the endocrine gland pancreas. So pancreas is also endocrine gland which releases insulin. Then there are other like men में testis होता है. These are endocrine glands. Then there is the pituitary gland, which is considered the queen of all endocrine glands, which releases the TSH hormone and which regulates other endocrine glands. So जिसको PCOS है ना, उसको सिर्फ ovary health ही नहीं उसकी गड़बड़ है. That lady might be affected by thyroid issues also. Might be her kidney health is not good. Might be her melatonin is getting so disturbed that other hormones are getting affected. Pituitary gland is not releasing the TSH hormone. TSH गड़बड़ होगा तो यहाँ पर आपका T3 T4 production भी गड़बड़ हो जाएगा. So all these group of symptoms are known as syndrome, and a woman suffering from PCOS, her poor health is not only limited to the poor ovary health. She has got other health issues also. So, and
Yeah.
one more thing, Sreelatha, and when there is a disturbance of so many hormones inside our body, then it becomes difficult to conceive.
Yeah.
And इसमें
So lot of
बहुत
havoc happening.
lot of havoc happening, and in PCOS there is very less chance of egg releasing from the ovary. So there is a hormone known as FSH, follicle stimulating hormone. So our ovary has got eggs. इतनी छोटी सी ovary होती है. It has got eggs. It's got hundreds of eggs in an adult woman, and when FSH is released, then the FSH is follicle stimulating hormone. Then only the egg is released. Okay. When FSH is getting disturbed, that means the egg are getting accumulated. They are not releasing from the follicle, and the ovary, small ovary, gets swollen like a big ball. Now, agar egg nahi release hoga, then the fertility gets affected, and that's when the doctors intervene to artificially, release the egg so that the women release a healthy egg, that to a healthy egg, so that the women can conceive. That time, medical intervention is needed. Yes,
So
Sreelatha.
very well said, Shweta. When you said adrenals on the kidney, so we all know adrenals, are also connected to cortisol, right? So which is a stress hormone again. So they both are linked, and very well said that kidney is linked to heart. Even in our energy medicine, we also talk about kidney connected to heart and how they are linked. So we have a protocol to help them with that. However, moving on to on the same PCOS issue. So, are there any lifestyle changes or lifestyle changes play a role in causing PCOS? Like you mentioned earlier, also eating a lot of outside food, ordering food is one of the reasons. So, are there anything else that you would like to mention? The reasons for causing PCOS?
Yes, eating outside food, I would like the young generation to, use science behind it. What type of oil are they using in the restaurants? Won't that chemical affect the body inside, ladies? And what type of salt is used? Recently, I was counseling a 20-year-old girl, and she's very fond of Chinese food. Now, you know that monosodium glutamate, MSG, Ajinomoto, is banned in China, but is used in India in the Chinese food in restaurants. And it's chemical which causes havoc apart from severe headache, migraine issues. It will affect the hormones inside our body. So I would request the young generation, and I interacted with the engineering students who are fond of eating biryani from outside almost on daily basis. And also, if you are a non-vegetarian, you should have this awareness that hormones are used outside amongst chicken also a lot. And and also I was teaching my son. He's in 10th class, so I went through his bio books with the Fiji books, competition wali books, and it's mentioned that fish are adulterated now. They are given medicines so that they can release the FSH and LH hormones, so that egg production increases for that artificial fish farm. So non-veg have to be bought from the reliable source, and then again it's acidic by nature. So talking about alkaline acidic food is a whole science. And PCOS, when the ovary is getting inflamed, that means there is an inflammation. That means you are taking more acidic food. We have to switch to more alkaline food so that the inflammation reduces. It's just like you have to use that logic कि है ना, चोट लगी है नमक डाल रहे, वो मुहावरा होता है ना, क्या I can't recollect that मुहावरा right now ना, कि चोट पे नमक डाल रहे हो, वो वाला. So so you have to eat soothing food, homemade food. If you're ordering from outside, order healthy. Order idli, order salad, order non-veg salad करना है, उसमें vegetables तो रहेंगे at least. So this is one of the mind switch which we Indians need to have, especially the Women also, because we are considered providers of the family, if we eat healthy, our kids will eat healthy, our husband will eat healthy. So the first step, we have to start taking care of our own
Right.
health. Coming back to the lifestyle, yes, like lot commute time, women who are working full time, hats off to their mental strength and their determination also. They are commuting in big cities, it takes lots of time. So what we can do, we can have fruits in our commute time. And when we come back home, are we taking care of our hydration? Women don't they drink, and every month we are menstruating, so much blood loss is happening. So, and women who are having who don't take care of the hydration level na, periods के time उनका pain ज़्यादा होता है, because uterus is also a muscle which contracts and which expands, and due to dehydration the muscle also loses its ability to contract and expand. Then there's blood maybe plasma ka concentration should be good. So that is very important to stay hydrated, not with tetra pack fruit juices, but with homemade nibu pani, lemonade, simple nibu pani hai, coconut water hai, mint water, and the summers are approaching. So, and women who are hire a domestic staff. I'm talking about simple, feasible things which can hire a domestic staff who will cut fruits for you, who will cut vegetables for you, who will prepare fresh juices for you. We are not superhumans. We cannot do everything. Women take too much pressure. Another is the sleep cycle. During weekdays, sleep at least for 6.5 hours. At least. And try to reduce your sleep time gradually. Like if you're sleeping at 12 a.m., make it 11:30, then 11 o'clock. Then wake up next morning at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. Go out for a walk. Then, prepare. We also have to start focusing on preparing one pot healthy meals. Like हम लोग के यहाँ नॉर्थ इंडिया में स्पेशली बहुत होता है, रोटी दाल चावल सब्जी बनना है. नहीं, वन पॉट मील भी you can make it once or twice a day. One pot meal, like स्प्राउट को स्टीम कर दिया और वेजिटेबल दलिया कर दिया. Vegetable dalia can be roasted, suji can be roasted, millet can be roasted, kept for 2-3 usage, and then add vegetables to it. So that's a one pot meal which will save ladies time in the kitchen. Okay. And
One
then
way of
taking
taking
self-care.
self-care. One way.
Yeah,
self-care and managing a family also simultaneously with eating healthy food and giving them healthy food.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So
It's
basically
basically
very beautifully said.
if a
If a
woman's mindset is
sorted,
sorted,
the entire
the entire
environment
environment around her is sorted.
Yes.
Right?
Right?
Can I add some more about exercises?
Sure, sir.
Now, when we are exercising, be it running, be it swimming, be it walking, be it exercises in the gym, focus on those exercises also which will strengthen the pelvic muscle and improve the blood flow in our towards our reproductive side organs, ovary side, because blood flow. We women are also living a sedentary lifestyle. We are working sitting at home with the phone, with the laptop, so the blood flow is not proper in the pelvic. That's another reason of women having menstrual issues, delayed issues हो जाता है. यहाँ पर fat बहुत ज़्यादा accumulate हो जाता है in the tummy side. So if you are practicing yoga has got the asanas which will reduce the inflammation inside the ovary, and PCOD is 100% reversible. PCOS is also reversible, but lots and lots of discipline is needed in terms of diet changes and lifestyle changes, but it's possible, ladies. There are hundreds of cases around, you just find out on Google also, the hundreds of cases where women have reversed PCOS also. So stay positive, PCOS is reversible.
Fantastic. Thank you for adding those points, Shweta. So, in the beginning, mute yourself, Shweta.
Sorry.
Yeah. So in the beginning of the session, you said when you had gone for a talk and girls were prescribed medication when they got diagnosed by these issues, these challenges, and they were being told that it is not reversible at all. So now I would like to ask you, is it true that PCOS and PCOD are lifelong ailments? Though you have mentioned they are reversible, but still I would like you to shed a little more details on this.
Yes, by removing outside food or eating it even once a week is okay. By less dependency on food like Maggi and even packaged food, uh, white sugar. What is white poison? White poison is that sugar, white sugar, the crystal sugar. It can be substituted with jaggery or खांडा या समथिंग कुछ यूपी में होता है दैट इज नेचुरल शुगर जिसको घी के साथ प्रोसेस किया जाता है सो natural substitutes of sugar and you have to do the self analysis. Does our body really need so much of sugar? Now, obesity is one of the main symptom. Even thin women get PCOD, PCOS, but the percentage of obese women who are getting PCOS, PCOD is more. So you have to do the self analysis. Does my body need so much of sugar? And kidney health might also get affected. So instead of using the refined salt, we can switch back to सेंधा namak, which our grandmothers used to take. सेंधा namak से cooking हो जाती है. Okay, so all these, another white poison is the maida. Nowadays, chakkis are again booming in big cities. So find a local chakki near your house which can deliver atta, in your house. So all these packaged attas, check the ingredients. They do have maida. So remove all these white poisons from your kitchen. Or limit the usage only once a week. And yes, PCOD is reversible. I have seen cases in my clients, they joined yoga classes. I'm not certified yoga coach, so I'm not going to name those asanas. But yes, my clients joined the yoga classes, and then she told me, earlier my ovary was this much. Now it has reduced in size. That lady is 33-year-old, married. Okay, so yes, PCOD is reversible by changing the our mindset ki what to eat and what not to eat, and by practicing yoga, walking, swimming, and when the periods are going on, don't go for rigorous exercises. Give break to your body. Take rest for 2-3 days because our body is flushing out toxins from our body and our body needs that's a process. The uterus is working there, many hormones are fluctuating inside the body to take rest during that time. Okay. And yes, PCOD is reversible. PCOS, more patience is needed, minimum 6 months. PCOD mein to within 3 months. That's why we give your body 3 months time, and then the body will become used to eating healthy. Another thing, women who are suffering from PCOS and PCOS or PCOD and thyroid issues, don't take soya milk because soya thyroid may that medicine, that morning medicine there, and soya milk interferes with the working of the medicines. So these, some things which we women are not aware of. Ki yeah, soya milk being plant-based milk, but no, it is, it fluctuates the estrogen level inside our body. So avoid soya milk. Reduce the intake of dairy. Why to reduce the intake of dairy? Because cows are given medicines to become pregnant so that they can give milk, which unfortunately humans take. So dairy production, cows are mammals like us. They don't produce milk throughout their life. They will produce milk only when the calf is born for their own calf. So in dairy industry, the cows are impregnated artificially many times to ensure the continuous supply of milk, and that hormones also enter our body. So reduce the intake of and packet milk. We know how much nutritious it is. कितना nutrition होगा packet milk में. So reduce the intake of dairy products also if you are suffering from PCOS.
So you have
you
also
have also
answered,
answered,
the diet
the
changes.
diet
Are there
changes.
any other
Are
diet
there any
changes
other
that you
diet
would
changes that
recommend
you
to
would
reverse
recommend
the
to reverse the
PCOS and
PCOS
PCOD
and
apart
PCOD
from what you have
apart
just
from
said?
what you have just said?
Yes, so there is a seed cycle method. Seed cycle method is practiced for 3 months, and that helps in balancing the hormones inside our body. Okay. Seed, and we use four seeds: pumpkin, sesame, sunflower, and flax seeds. So that seed cycle is practiced by, it's recommended in Ayurveda also, and that is practiced by naturopaths also and nutritionists also, who give PCOS, PCOD consultation. So for first 15 days of the menstrual cycle, two seeds are used. Second, next lot, another two seeds are used with the measured quantity. So seeds and nuts also, they play a role in balancing our hormones inside our body. Again, these are natural ways to heal our body from inside and to balance out our hormones.
That's great, very
That
interesting actually. So I saw this somewhere, KISS, KISS. Keep it so simple. Whatever you just shared, they're so simple, but simple things are usually not taken seriously and not valued much. People like to be challenged and they like to be stressed and then go into that cycle, right? So now, moving on to next question, Shweta. So, what kind of tests indicate PCOD and PCOS?
Yes, like I mentioned that even thin women get PCOD or PCOS. Okay, so it's not limited to women who are facing weight management issues. Um, and if you have got acne, that does not mean that you have got PCOS, PCOD. So there are other tests. And also another symptom is excess facial hair growth. Okay. Now that might be an indicator of PCOD, but PCOS के लिए हम लोग को advanced test करने होते हैं. तो first test is go for a ultrasound, a pelvic scan, which will detect the number of cysts in your ovary. If there are 5, 7 within 10, then it's manageable. It's easily reversible, and you might not face too much problem in conceiving. But if the cysts are more, and if it is affecting both the ovaries, then highly recommended go for the other tests like vitamin D, vitamin B12, because vitamin D, vitamin B12 production is also dependent on hormones. Another test is the all the complete blood profile test, your blood pressure, your lipid profile, your thyroid, to ensure the functioning, whether it's functioning on a T3, T4, TSH. Then there are hormone specific tests also. FSH is the follicle stimulating hormone. LH is also helps during, when the egg is maturing. LH hormone is it. Testosterone. Women suffering from PCOD, PCOS have got high male hormones inside their body and less of estrogen. So testosterone hormone, androgen, LH, FSH, and then lipid profile is there, and get for a heart scan also to rule out blockages in your heart.
Okay, thank
okay.
you. And this
Thank
is
you.
very
And this is
interesting
very interesting
observation.
observation.
How is heart?
How is heart?
It's the same what
It's the
you
same what
initially
you
mentioned.
initially
Kidney
mentioned.
connection with the
Kidney
heart.
connection with the heart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah, it's
same
the
connection that
same
we
Yes,
are
yes,
connection
making
that
yes.
we
here.
are making
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Because when we are sleeping late, then obviously the pineal gland is getting affected. Even the pituitary gland is getting affected, and it is a master gland which
Right.
regulates other endocrine glands, which gives signals. Okay, now release this hormone. Okay.
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 So
So
now,
now
any questions from live audience? Shweta will address them.
is them.
And Shweta,
And Shweta,
another thing I wanted
another
to
thing I
ask you.
wanted to ask.
So if you want to share, if anybody wants to reach out to you, for any. So, what are your different ways? How do you help clients who come to you? In your profile, you mentioned you take one-to-one sessions, right? How do you cater? I mean, how do they reach out? How can they reach out to at least people who will watch?
People who will watch.
Yeah, so wellness, you can message me, wellness underscore Shweta, or you can, message me on my WhatsApp number 911-033-8530, or you can directly DM me. And I've got a website also, healthandwellnesshub.in, where the PCOS, PCOD package is also given.
That's
Okay,
great.
so healthandwellnesshub.in. And I'm on LinkedIn also with the same name, SHWETA So that's my LinkedIn profile name, Shweta Adholia. You can check my profile on LinkedIn also. And the testimonials are given in my Instagram page as real PCOS PCOD webinar testimonials.
Awesome.
Awesome.
So, any
So,
questions
any
from
questions from
y'all,
y'all,
whoever is watching
whoever is
live?
watching?
Shweta would be
Shweta would be
there to answer.
there to answer.
Anything related to
Anything related to
PCOD and PCOS,
PCOD and
you
PCOS,
can type in
you can
chat
type in
box
chat
and she
box
will
and she
address
will
them.
address them.
Okay, so
So,
one
one
question,
question,
good afternoon.
good afternoon.
Okay, so one question I have, Shweta, from what you mentioned. So, now we are in at an age where we use lot of gadgets, okay, electronic gadgets, and one so is women who are working and they keep laptop in their lap. Would that cause any disturbances in the pelvic area for the woman, especially because that being the um, area where new life forms.
Gadget do emit signals. You can place a cushion, and on Amazon or stand is available to keep the laptop. And not even, kids are also studying from laptop. They are submitting their assignments on laptop. So they should keep the laptop on their table only. If they are keeping it on their lap, give them a cushion, give them a pillow. Even to son, I tell my son, advise my son to use a cushion. Okay. Otherwise, bed tables are available. And take a break from gadgets. For example, supposing you're going out for a walk, 30 minutes walk, and leave the gadget at home. If you're walking in your near a society, you don't need a cab to book on, or if you're decided that you want to have coconut water outside, then you can carry the phone. But otherwise, you don't need the phone when we are going outside for a walk. And when we are working in the kitchen, take a break of 1 hour from the gadgets. So, and that will improve our productivity. Now there's no notion that multitasking is very effective. No. Nowadays that when you're doing something, give it 100%, just like our mothers used to do. They used to do 10 different things inside the house. Pursuing the hobbies also. For us, if you're working, focus on working, take 1-2 hours break from your phone, from your laptop, and then either go outside or work in the kitchen, or do any play with your kids. Go out for a walk with your kids. Okay. So work in these blocks. That will make the day more productive.
Right.
Right.
So that's I think that's it. I have no questions. However, Sal Fitness, good information shared. Thank you for everyone who has joined, and much
Much
gratitude
gratitude
for joining with
for
me for
joining
live
with me for live
today. Thank
today.
you so much for
Thank
the
you so
valuable
much for the valuable
insights,
insights,
and
and
thank you everybody
thank
who
you
joined
everybody
live.
who joined
Hope
live.
this session
Hope
has
this session
helped you all
has
to
helped you all
understand
to
how to take
understand
care of
how to take
yourself
care of yourself
and put your
and put
health
your
on
health
the
on the
top priority.
top priority.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you,
Thank
Sreelatha.
you.
Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
all the one suggestion, all the knowledge which you have gained, please spread the awareness. These are future Indians. These are kids who are going to get married. So they should not face so much trouble which our generation faced for conceiving. So just spread the awareness. And conceiving, chalo, that's the second point. It's about health. We are earning money, spend it, invest in your health. Invest in fruits, invest in vegetables, invest in enrolling for health classes, invest in good company. Thank you.
Well said. Thank you
Well said.
so much.
Thank you so much.